Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, I got this and a whole bunch more. Wabbit, how we doing? Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna show you. I picked up a lot of stuff from the show. Oh man, that's crazy late for you. That's nuts. Just making some last minute adjustments real quick. Hey, there you go. Weekend. Yeah, that's a solid point. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. That good old self-esteem right there. All right. Give it 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. If you guys can hear the music, let me know if it's too loud. If you can't hear it at all, yeah, just let me know. Why I don't stream often? I actually thought I was picking up the pace a little bit. I mean, I know I don't stream every single day, mainly because I don't know. It's one of these weird things where I feel like I don't have enough stuff to do a stream every day. Because I mean, obviously I'd love to open stuff every day, but I think you're the one that mentioned previously that, like, I could do my sorting stuff. Just coming back from deployment, I am still trying to get myself situated. Okay, music's good. All right, cool. Still trying to get myself situated. Obviously I need to, got some things I still need to work out, but, yeah, I mean, it'd be awesome to stream every single day. But I'm also trying to find out times that work for you guys. Like right now, I probably could stream at any point in the day, but I know when I first got back and I was doing it, I tried like a Wednesday afternoon stream, and there was like nobody here. So it's just trying to find that time frame that works. You know what I mean? I'm trying this later stream, just try to get some of the night owls or people that are overseas. Plus, I mean, I'm going to be up late anyway, so. But, yeah. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, that's a good point, too. I don't always have to be opening stuff. I know you guys want to see the collection, and, you guys want to see me go through and sort stuff or prep stuff for grading, which I'll definitely be doing that this week. I've got an order for a friend that needs to go out this week. I should be getting an order in this week, so that should be fun. Oh, yeah, Cheese, you're going to like this submission for sure. I'm just waiting for CGC to tell me I can come pick it up. But, yeah. All right. We'll give this like 2 seconds. I'll do my cheese little intro, and then we'll get started. Obviously, all these codes are cut off. Just slide these in a little bit. It's all right. Now I just messed all that up. All right. Let's do the intro. Let's get started. Well, what's going on, everybody? WakoBako here. Thank you for joining me on another stream. Today, we're going to do a very quick mail day. Just got a couple things that came in. I was hoping to have some more, but of course, the post office likes to not knock on the door and just say that no one was here. So I'm supposed to have more mail I got to pick up tomorrow, but yeah, we're going to do mail day real quick, and I'm going to show off all the stuff that I got in when I was at Collecticon up in North Carolina. I had a really, really good time. The first day I was by myself. The second day I went with my buddy Alex from /frag. It was a blast both days. I had a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a long time. Got to meet some people I've never met in person before. So yeah, it was fun for sure. But all right, let's get to it. Yeah, good old USPS. And it's one of those things where they leave those little notices. We're like, oh, we missed you. It's like, no, I was here. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a really solid point, dude. It's just one of those things where, I mean, and again, I could kind of stream whenever. It's just, you know, trying to get that retention or seeing who's going to be here the most often. But all right, let's start with some mail. Obviously, I took out the information. This came from Japan, though. Good old Japan Post. Always like getting stuff from Japan because usually a lot of stuff that I get is in really good shape or good quality. And then the stuff that I grade from Japan does really well. So there we go. A nice little message here. So obviously, you know, I'll leave feedback after I go through this, which I usually do. I usually don't leave any kind of feedback until I've actually received my order. And sometimes with international orders, I understand that takes a little bit, but there's no point of me giving you like 4 and 5 star reviews and then my stuff doesn't come in. All right, so check this out. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, so this is fun. So this is stuff that people haven't seen in a long time, but good old amazing rares. You guys remember these? You remember when these popped out and then fizzled out because for whatever reason? But yeah, so I picked up all the amazing rares in Japanese. I've shown off a binder before, and I'm going to show it off again here in a little bit. But I've been trying to get all these in Japanese as well. And I finally found someone, which is this vendor here, that had all of them and multiples. So let me show you real quick. I got this neat little binder here, good old Vault X little zipper binder here. So in this binder, I'm going to move these to the side just for a second. So in this binder here, it has at least 4 copies of each amazing rare. I'd really like to see more of these. I thought this was such a cool thing. And again, it was kind of short-lived and, you know, they didn't really do anything else with it after this. But I have every single amazing rare, at least 4 copies, right? Yeah, so I have all the English, and now I wanted to fill in all the Japanese ones I'm missing, which that's everything that I have. Well, almost everything. Maybe some of the other stuff has it as well. Yeah, I was super excited to get these. Want me to bail out of jail 9%? That's awesome. Yeah, Rayquaza, yeah. So you have Celebi, you have Raikou, you have Zamazenta, or sorry, Zacian and Zamazenta. Hey, what's going on, Sam? You have Jirachi, and then you have Rayquaza. But yeah, so like I said, I have all the English, and now I have all the Japanese ones. I'll probably wait to the end to go ahead and sleeve them all up and everything because I want to put them in other sleeves and all that. But yeah, this was a nice pickup. I should have had the other ones. Maybe that was some of the mail that I missed. But yeah, all goes in this really neat binder. I'll show this off again here in a little bit. Yeah, and I really, really liked them too. Like, it was just sad that they were just so short-lived. And they never did anything else with them. There's rumors that they were going to come back during Scarlet Violet. I highly doubt it. Yeah, the Kyogres are nice too. Yeah. All right, let's get in this next piece of mail. So this one came from, I feel like I get this label all the time, but I feel like this is all the stuff I get from China. So, I mean, obviously it just hubs through that location, or maybe that's the middleman that does all that stuff there. Yeah, either way, let's get into this here. I'm super excited to show you guys what I picked up at Collecticon. It was absolutely insane. I'll definitely be going again. I want to try to go to some more shows as well. But let's see what we have in this one here. Nice little box I'll definitely reuse. I always like keeping stuff like this. This is perfect for like slabs or any of those other small orders. Some of this stuff was from eBay, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I want to say most of this stuff was from eBay, or actually one of the boxes was from someone on Instagram. So I'm excited to go through that because they always throw in extras because I've done business with them for a long time. All right, let's see what we got here. So it looks like they threw in a little pack, and a nice little free gift. That's always fun. Let's see what we got here. Got a nice little, ooh, that's actually pretty sick. So this is all Chinese stuff. But look at the reverse pattern on this thing. That looks absolutely insane. The Chinese Pokemon market is getting crazy. A lot of their artwork is turning out really, really nice, and they're catching up with some of the Sword and Shield sets. So like I think they just pushed out like the whole Evolution set, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's see what this is here. Just a random little gift. I think this is already open, so let's see what else is in here. But yeah, nice little Chinese pack art here. Oh, absolutely. I always find something or some kind of use for any of those extra packages. That's the other thing I like about the Chinese TCG. Look at the reverses. Like, that's pretty awesome. And again, I know a lot of people don't like this kind of design, but I do. It shows the element there. It's nice and big. It's not really hard to see. But yeah, I guess they just throw in some extra cards here, which I appreciate. Always like getting... oh yeah, absolutely. That's the thing too. Like, Wabbit, now is the time to get into the Chinese Pokemon market if that's your thing. And I say that because you can get some of the cards that are crazy expensive in English and Japanese for crazy cheap right now because the market hasn't really developed yet. Yeah, and then you can get stuff like this, which is stuff that we didn't see on the English side. So that's going to be coming too. A lot of this exclusive Chinese artwork. What's going on, Nugget? Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, you're going to start seeing a lot of Chinese exclusive artwork or stuff we'll never get in English. Like this Radiant Eevee. Look at how amazing this looks. Again, kind of similar hex pattern here, but the artwork is something we've never seen before. So definitely like that. I picked up these two. I think I have all the other ones coming in. I know they did a Blastoise, which of course, you know, I had to get that. But they've done a couple others in their Radiance so far. So, but yeah, take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And again, if you just care about the artwork and you don't care what language it's in, definitely look into the Chinese Pokemon market, especially because it's like an official, it's not some bootleg knockoff. Like, these are official Pokemon TCG cards. It's just funny that they have the English backs. I think the Thai TCG or the Thai language for the Pokemon TCG does the same thing. Yeah, definitely worth looking into the Chinese Pokemon TCG market for sure. All right. So this one, you guys have seen this name before. I wonder if they're in chat. If not, I know they're gonna watch this later. Good old Jason Nee. I bought so much stuff from them, and Jason, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But we have probably well over a year of doing business together, probably even more at this point. So some of the Chinese stuff they're doing their own sets. Now, some of them are following some of the trademark English and Japanese sets, but they're also putting out their own sets, their own box arts, their own pack arts. So they do have stuff that's exclusive, especially with their specialty products. Like, if you look up some of the Charizard VMAX or V-Star products, I think they just did their 1-year anniversary collection box. The Chinese stuff is pretty insane. Like, I like all the artwork. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, Korean market is growing as well. Ooh, so this is nice. So I'm gonna get right into these here. This is stuff that again, you don't really see, and I just got a pretty solid pickup for these. Look at these. So it's another Charizard product, but it's the Battle Master deck. It's obviously the Terrastol or the Terraform crystallized Charizard EX there. It comes with these really cool sleeves and everything. It does come with another Radiant Charizard, but this artwork is exclusive to this. Obviously, we've seen plenty of Charizard EXs, but this is the only place you can get this as of right now. So, of course, I had to get two. I'll probably open one so I can grade this and the other stuff in here. But yeah, these are pretty neat. I always like these little theme decks. I feel like the Japanese and Chinese theme decks are way better than the English ones. But yeah, pretty cool pickup there.
You want ice cream?
No, I'm okay, thanks. But yeah, definitely a pretty cool product. I had to scoop these for sure. Let's see what else is in here. I always like, so they always throw in all kinds of extras. Let's see, just make sure I got everything else out of there. Let's get that out of the way. And again, it's one of those things where like you build a rapport with people, and you know, if you're good to them, they're good to you back. So let's see what's in here. All kinds of really cool goodies. Look at these. These are pretty sick. So look at these. These are little pins, little Pokemon pins. So there's a Charizard one. Of course, there's a Blastoise one that looks absolutely amazing. And we end up with the Venusaur one. Those pins are really, really cool. Thank you very much, Jason. I truly appreciate it. And then, of course, it's a wind-up. Look at this. Let me see if I can... Look at this. It's a wind-up Magikarp. That's pretty cool. Definitely going to keep that on the desk. I'm assuming... Let's see. I'm going to put it to the test watch. And it does splash over and over. That's what that is, right? Very nice. Again, thank you, Jason. I really appreciate it. Let's see what else I got here. And then we'll start moving on to some of the other stuff. But again, it's cool stuff like that, though. Like, I truly appreciate it. All right, let's see. We got some very awesome deck sleeves here. It's one of these things where I'm starting to collect deck sleeves, even though it's something I've never done before. But look at this, Dragonite. I'm pretty sure these are Japanese exclusive sleeves from the Pokemon Center, or one of the Pokemon Centers over there. But yeah, pretty sick. Absolutely love these. Maybe it'll turn to Gyarados. Yeah, right? That would be insane. The thing just starts blowing up on my desk. But yeah, these Dragonite sleeves are absolutely amazing. I'm going to add it to the collection for sure. I'm just going to put them right here, get them out of the way, move these. Trying to keep stuff organized. You know how that goes. All right, so the other part of this is this stuff here that I bought some cards from them. So let's take a look and see what I got. I think this is stuff I wanted to grade. But yeah, here we go. Absolutely beautiful. We have Pikachu with Ash. This was from Dream League in the Japanese set. This also came from Cosmic Eclipse on the English side. So very, very nice card. So if you guys have been around for a while, I had this in Japanese before. I graded 2 of them, got 2 pristine 10s, and then I sold them like an idiot. So want to get this back, grade it, and keep it in the collection this time. But yeah, and then I also got this Blastoise. This is Sid's Blastoise from the what set is this from? Oh, this from the VS series, which again, exclusive to Japan. The reason why I got this again is if you guys saw when I did my Blastoise postcards, that's what. Oh, okay, yeah, that's another big market too. There's so many Pokemon postcards, especially the vintage ones. I definitely see a lot of people picking those up. But yeah, when I graded this last, when I graded the copy that I had, I got like a 2 or a 2.5. So I wanted to try my luck again. Again, you don't see this artwork too often, especially from the VS or Versus series. But yeah, I had to try my luck and get another one. And plus, for the price for near mint, I'll definitely take it. And then this here, as you can tell, it's a sealed promo. I wanted to get this because I didn't feel like paying for the giant box that this came in. I just really wanted to get the promo out of it. I'll probably keep it sealed, even though there's other cards in here. But this card is actually going to come out, I think, in a Japanese set sometime soon. They just showed it off recently. But another beautiful promo. So this is a Scarlet and Violet 088 promo. But yeah, thank you again, Jason. I really, really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to our next deal, like always. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like it's one of those things that just I collect what I like. You know what I mean? Or I find those niche things that you don't see everyone talking about or trying to collect. Kind of like my web series stuff. Like, dude, I went to almost every vendor when I was at Collecticon, and not one person had web series. Everyone had all the e-readers and even like Versus stuff. No one, not one person had web series. It was insane. But that's the more of a reason why I want to collect the whole set, is because you don't see it ever. Nobody has web series. Yeah, the Blastoise is really, really yeah, it definitely looks serious for sure. Okay. All right. So let me show off some of the other random stuff I got from Collecticon, and then we'll get to the actual cards. Let me take a sip real quick. So I got all these, right? And this is something that my buddy Alex from /frag, if he's in chat, say hello. He went with me on the second day of Collecticon, and this is one of the last things we got, just because I only wanted to buy a couple of these, and he was like, dude, just get all of them. But check this out. So look at these tumblers. And again, these are just, PSA 10 web series. Very, very nice. Look at these tumblers. So it's all the original like the Game Boy box arts. I'm gonna try and lay these out without them rolling all over the place. So of course we got the Venusaur, or from green version we got the red version. I showed these off on Instagram, but if you don't follow me there, I wanted to show them again because they are that cool. But again, they're just little cups, you know what I mean? You can put stuff in them. I'll never use them because they're just gonna be displays on my desk. Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing, and you have such a crazy collection too, like the stuff that you have and the stuff you collect. So these are literally just giant water bottles. They're completely empty. You can use them for drinks and stuff, but I saw them because I love the design of these. So I had to have them. It's just one of those things that they're gonna look cool on my desk. And then of course you get the old school Pikachu, right, from yellow. But yeah, these turned out so nice, and they do have a little like rubber mat on the bottom, so they sit kind of snug. But yeah, I thought they'd be pretty cool display pieces for the desk. Yep, good old OG Pikachu. Yep, there we go. But yeah, I thought these were pretty neat. I was really just gonna get these two, and then we saw the other ones, and Alex is like, yeah, just go ahead and get the other ones, dude. All right. So let's start with this stack here. So just for reference, right? And I'm gonna show almost everything. I do have another stack over here. I'm not gonna show you because it'll give it away right away. All right. So this is the bulk of what I got, and then another pile over on this side here. I think my rough count was over 120 cards I picked up. Now, granted, this is just for me. I did have probably another 10 or 15 more cards that I had for a buddy of mine. He was looking for all full art trainers, so I found him a whole bunch, and I dropped them off on the way down. So unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys that. If anything, I'll have him send me some pictures and I'll put up on Instagram. But yeah, like I said, for myself, picked up like over 130 cards, and most of it is here. So I'm going to start with this stack here and kind of work my way to the older or the rarer stuff, if you will. So let's start with this here. So some of this stuff is stuff that I've just wanted to add for a while, or I've had it and I just wanted more. So of course, good old Shining Ho-Oh. If you guys remember good old Shining Legends, it's the promo from the ETB. I ripped probably 30 or 40 ETBs as I got back into collecting and going through this set. It's such a beautiful card. It is still in the original plastic. I have so many of these that I'm sitting on. I'll probably grade some. I'll probably keep most of them sealed. But it's such a beautiful card. I got it at such a great deal. If you see sticker prices on any of this stuff, that's what it was listed at originally. I negotiated 99% of the stuff that I picked up. And it's not like I was trying to like get over on anybody, but I know Jesus will kind of back me up on this. If you go to a show, if you've never gone, some people are willing to work with you and kind of make deals, but it has to be reasonable, right? You can't just go there and you see some for $100 and like, oh, I'll give you $10. Like, you have to be realistic. But most of the people there were willing to work with you, or to be like, hey, you know, let's see what the best price is based off of condition or what's recently sold. And again, there are some people that are just like, nope, this is the price and that's it, and that's fair, like that's fine. But yeah, most of the stuff that I picked up, again, I was able to work out deals for. So I'm just going to kind of lay this stuff out, and the table's going to fill up very quick, trust me. So some of you have probably seen this before. It's fairly new. This is from 2020. The Pokemon did a football, which obviously, you know, English, or the American term is soccer. But they did 5 cards from this. When this set first came out in the UK, it was exclusive to UK. Never, you know, it was never really released in the US. But it's one of those things where these were so expensive when they first came out, and then someone brought a whole bunch of them to the US and the price plummeted. But I was finally able to get a sealed set. So one of the things I'll complain about, and it has nothing to do with the seller, it's the Pokemon company, how they did this. So you see how this card here looks, right? Like it looks regular, it's still in the wrapper. And then the seal is on the back side of this. Look at Eevee, and you're gonna see on all the rest of them, the seal is literally on the front. So if you want to keep these sealed, it's just like, hey, you get to look at that seal. Yeah, football, yeah. Yeah, Yeah, same thing on the Grookey, right? Again, the seal, which was normally going to be on the back, they put on the front. Then you got the Score Bunny, and then of course you got the Sobble. So it was a little 5-card set. It wasn't anything crazy, but when these first came out, they were so expensive. And then I saw them at the show, and I saw a sealed set, and I was like, cool, I get to add them to the collection. So very, very nice there. I'm gonna try and lay these out, but again, this table's gonna fill up so quick, it's gonna be insane. Can you guys see this? Yeah, it was really, really dumb. But yeah, and again, it's one of those things where keeping them sealed, it's gonna bug me. But again, I'm gonna put them in a box. But it is kind of crazy that the Pikachu's the only one that turned out okay. All right, so this stuff here, a lot of mixed stuff in this one, but a lot of this stuff is stuff I've already kind of prepped, as you can see. Got them in the card savers or the Ultra Pros, and I have them ready to grade. Most of this stuff I'm gonna grade sooner than later, just because it's stuff I want to kind of turn around and sell. Yeah, OCD intensifying. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so check this out. We'll just get right into it. I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to go through some of these in kind of a little more detail. So this Blastoise here is from 2007. I got to the Holo and the reverse, and mainly because, oh no, this is just the regular Holo. I'll show you why I got both of these. So again, you know me, I collect Blastoise, I collect Raichu, I collect Dragonite. Yeah, this Blastoise, and obviously you get to preview the next card. Look at the reverse on this, and look at that crazy print line. You should be able to see that right away. It almost looks like a crease right here. It may even, I don't know, it doesn't look like a crease on the back. That's why I didn't think it was a crease. But it has that crazy print line right there. It was just one of those things I was like, yep, I saw it, got both of these from the same person. And I was like, all right, cool, cut me a deal for both. And again, it's one of those things where it's Blastoise. I'm not super concerned with how it grades. Yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy seeing that print line there. So I had to get the Holo and the reverse. This is not going to work, but we'll fix it. All right. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It's one of those things that, obviously, I've been gone for a long time, and I wanted to get back into this very, very badly the whole time I was gone, and I thought about it a lot. But not only for the personal collection, but to get the eBay store spun back up, just get back into the community, if you will. So this Raichu here, this is from the Bulbasaur. I want to say it was a theme deck, or this is from the VHS tape. But again, a very, very awesome Raichu. Yeah, 2 holo sheets merge, right? Careful with, wait, which ones? Wait, I give you a heart attack, how? With how I was putting the card back in the sleeve? Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful for sure. Careful with the cards. Which one? Oh, just spoiled the last card. It's all good. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, so another Raichu. This one's from the vending machine set. So these are the ones that came in little sleeves or the sheets, or you just got this out of the vending machine in Japan. Got this Raichu EX here. Now, unfortunately, it's not in the greatest of shape. But again, I didn't have this previously, and you can tell just by looking at it, it's not in good shape. It's kind of beat up, but it was one I was missing. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'll add it. And again, if it grades poorly, I don't really care, especially because it costs me very little to grade cards nowadays. But it's such a beautiful card, and it'd be nice to have it. Yeah, yep, you are absolutely right. But yeah, this would be cool to have in the collection for sure. So, and so this Raichu here, again, it's look right behind it. You get the old shiny Celebi. I know I'm kind of spoiling stuff, but it's all good. Favorite Pokemon. So it's like a 3-way tie. So my favorite Pokemon is Blastoise, and then Raichu, and then Dragonite. Those are my top 3 hands down favorite Pokemon, and that's why I keep getting more and more of their cards, because I'm trying to see how many I can collect. So this Raichu here is in absolutely terrible shape. It's pretty thrashed, as you can see by the back, and all the wear and tear on the back. But I've honestly never seen this Raichu before. This is from 2010. It came from like a Pikachu theme deck, or maybe this is the Raichu theme deck. But I've never seen this artwork before, so I thought I'd pick it up. And again, they'll probably grade this like a 2 or a 3, but yeah, that's a great question, Nugget. I mean, some people do. I mean, there's people. I mean, and not to call him out, but like I know Cheese. He collects a lot of. Oh man, I think it's Chansey cards, right? Cheese has a lot of Chansey cards. I know people that collect just one specific card. But for me, these are like my top 3, and they've always been since, you know, Gen 1. So I'm definitely, I'm trying to get as many as I can, and especially in English and Japanese. So Psyduck, Golduck, solid. Can't beat those. But yeah, I'm going to lay this out. And again, this is going to get crazy real quick, so I'll probably clean this up. But yeah, so Shiny Celebi, this was one of the, on the English side, this was a promo for Shining Legends. In the Japanese side, it came in the set, as you can see here. This is from 2017, absolutely beautiful shiny. Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. Gotcha. Thank you. And this is why I like having people in chat, because, you know, just making normal content like pre-recorded stuff. If I don't know something, I just don't know it. But obviously, there's people who are way more knowledgeable than me, which I appreciate. But yeah, absolutely beautiful shiny Celebi. I'll definitely be grading that one. Another Raichu, big surprise. As you guys saw, I graded this in English, and I think I got a 10 on this one, but I saw this, had to get the Japanese one. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite artworks. Definitely had to scoop that. I got another one of the hyper rares from Shining Legends. I know I had one of these previously, but I'm going to grade both of them and see which one does better. Again, absolutely beautiful card. It's from one of my favorite sets, so it was an easy pickup for me. So this Dragonite, I'm pretty sure this is a sticker. Someone help me out and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to spoil the next card. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of the stickers, right? And again, it's not in the best of shape, but yeah, this card was absolutely crazy. I have a card similar to this when I showed off the Dragonites I'm going to grade last time. But same artwork, just different kind of background. But yeah, had to pick this up. That was definitely a steal for sure. All right, so this Dragonite here, if you guys saw when I got my Dragonites back, I have this in the reverse holo. I've never seen this card in not the reverse holo. So I had to pick it up, right? This is from 2009. But it's such an awesome card. I love the artwork, and of course it's one of the trainer cards, right? So it's Frontier, yeah, Frontier Brain. What, you didn't know what was the rainbow variant? This? The Raichu you're talking about? Did Ash catch Dragonite? I don't think so. At least I don't remember. Maybe he did after I dropped off, but the only encounters I remember with Dragonite was the big one, like the huge lumbering one that was at the... Yeah, so it is a sticker. Gotcha. The only Dragonite I remember besides the special delivery Dragonite was the giant one that was out by the light tower, or the lighthouse. But yeah, that's a good question. Wabbit, if he did, he caught it after I dropped off watching the show. But anyway, this Dragonite's amazing. Dragonite FB level 50. I wish they would bring back the levels on these cards again. Yeah, the lighthouse episode, right. But yeah, I love the levels on these. I think that'd be a cool addition to bring back. But yeah, so another Dragonite card. Here's another Dragonite card that I've never seen this artwork before. This one is from 2012. So black and white era. But again, look at the holo pattern on this. And the holo runs all the way to the edges. Notorious Japanese fashion there. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card. Had to pick that one up. All right. Charizards. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of Charizard, but I keep collecting them. I do have a submission in that I should be picking up this week. It's a whole bunch of Charizards. Gotcha. Yeah, Shining Legends was such an awesome set. And again, it wasn't a giant set because it was one of the subsets, but they had such beautiful artwork in that whole set. Super glad that I finally finished it with getting the Mewtwo GX Hyper Rare. But yeah, so this Charizard here is one of the arena ones. It's just a promo. But again, it was one that I didn't have before. So the next one, obviously you guys saw the Chinese version of this recently. I had to pick this up in Japanese. I really like the Charizard VMAX. I think the art design was so awesome on this. But yeah, I had to pick this up. So now I'll have it in English, Chinese, and Japanese. But yeah, the shiny variant is absolutely sick. Um, and then, of course, we get into this one here. Fake Dragon Extravaganza, yeah, right? Yeah, that is kind of funny, right? So this one here, obviously, this is from the character rares or the trainer galleries on the English side. It's like Leon's Dragonite. But yeah, such a beautiful card. I had a bunch of these graded before. Yeah, you're, of course. If anyone knows Cheese, he definitely has some high-end PSA 10 Charizards, and he literally just uses them as drink coasters. So, hey, when it goes back to what I was saying, like collect how you want, do what you want, that's kind of part of that, right? Like, it doesn't matter how much you think something is. If that's what you want to use it for, then so be it. That's one thing I always love seeing you do on Instagram, dude. It's hilarious. But yeah, so another Charizard. All right, this card here, it's one I've been trying to get for a while. Finally got it. We got the Fat Pikachu VMAX, and obviously you got red right there. It's such a beautiful card. I have it in English and Japanese now, but I thought I would grade the Japanese one. Thought it looks pretty sick. And then some more trainer gallery stuff, right? Or character rares, as I like to call them. We got the Gengar, which, again, such an awesome card. He's just hanging out with the trainers. They're getting dinner ready. He's just super excited to be around. So, and of course, when you talk about eating, you can't leave out Snorlax, so I had to pick this one up as well. Again, such an awesome card. A lot of these cards you saw through Lost Origins on the English side, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. All right, some of this stuff here. So Japanese Crown Zenith. I don't remember, what was it? Shiny Star V? No. What was the, so obviously this is S12A. Someone look that up real quick, what set this is from. I know the English side is Crown Zenith. I just can't think of the Japanese set. But yeah, so obviously you got Zacian, and then of course right behind it is Zamazenta. Both these cards are absolutely beautiful, and in Japanese they're just full of texture. They look great, so I'm going to grade these and kind of, you know, push the pair. But yeah, I don't remember the Japanese equivalent to Crown Zenith. I'm literally drawing a blank. Sorry. All right, so behind it, Arceus V Full Art. The only reason why I have this is because I bought two of them because I'm dumb and wasn't paying attention. I needed one for the set. I got that one, and then later on Sunday, I picked this card up again because, again, I'm dumb. But yeah, just try my luck grading it. V-Star Universe, thank you. V-Star Universe, that's exactly what it was. Good job, Wabbit, appreciate you. What's up, Dean? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, just showing off some of the stuff I got from Collecticon. But yeah, so now I have another Arceus. This one here, same situation, Charizard V-Star. I literally bought two of these because, again, wasn't paying attention. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful card. I did just grade a bunch of Charizards, but this is for the next pile. Beautiful Charizard V-Star. And then good old Erica's Invitation. I actually should have left this with the next batch, but I have this for my 151 set, and I thought I'd try my luck in grading it. It's a beautiful full art, especially with it being the alt art as well. But yeah, so that's just the first batch. So I'm going to clean all this up, take a quick look. Let me know what your favorite is from this first batch before I clean the table and start with the next set. Again, I got like over 130 cards, so as much as I'd love to just keep stacking it on the table, my OCD probably won't let that happen. But out of all ththese, and of course I'm gonna grade them through CGC. I know people don't like them. I know people say, "Oh, go with PSA." It's convenient to me and it makes sense. I do like how their slabs look. I like the feel of them. They're about an hour away from me, so I can do drop off and hand delivery. So it saves money on shipping. And the turnaround time is way faster than everybody else in my experience, right? All this is my own situation. The hyper rare Zard. You know what, Cheese? Maybe I'll trade it to you once after I get it graded. We'll see how it turns out for sure. Dragonite 10 out of 10. Okay, gotcha. Obviously, Fat Pikachu in red. Okay, all solid choices. But yeah, so all this will eventually get graded through CGC, except for the promos. Obviously, I'm going to keep them how they are. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these turn out. And again, once this stuff gets graded, all this stuff, well, I'll say majority of this stuff is going to end up on the eBay shop. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to work really hard this weekend to get some of the stuff I have now uploaded and onto the eBay store. If you guys haven't checked it out before, there's a link in the bio here and also over on Instagram. So you can check out the eBay store. But I'll make a post here. I'll do a community post. And obviously, I'll make a post over on Instagram once the eBay store is live again. It's long overdue, but I don't know. I really, really enjoy it, and it's going to be, obviously a way to bring some money in. Come on. All right. So there's the first stack, and again, most of these, except for the promos, will get graded. So, all right, on to the next. Let's move to this. So this box here. Don't worry, it's not deck sleeves. It's not. Even though these are the ones I use, by the way. I like the Dragon Shield clears. Once I put my perfect fits in. Let's see. Yeah, I do sell on eBay. Yeah, but you have to remember, Wabbit, like I was selling a lot before I left, and then I was gone for 13 months. So I took everything down or paused all the sales because obviously I didn't want to have anything go through and then me not be here and it ruined my rating. But yeah, check it out. It should be WakoBako Pokemon on eBay. Yes, I'm going to look into that tonight, Dean. Thank you for reminding me. I tried to look at it before, all right, hold on. Let me read this real quick. CGC has about 9K worth. Wow. Wow. That's unfortunate, Cheese. I'm truly sorry to hear that. That's insane. And I know you, like, the stuff that you would send them is all higher end stuff. Man, that's unfortunate. I truly hope that gets figured out, though, man. That's crazy. And I can imagine that's been ongoing for however long. Yeah, dude, that's rough. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Luckily for me, I haven't had any issues. But yeah, that's terrible. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. No matter what grading company it is or what business you deal with, that should have been addressed a long time ago. Right, so more cards that I picked up. And again, I kind of prepped these a little bit. A lot of the stuff going forward is stuff I'm going to put in binders. So if you guys want to see it at the end of this, I'll hang out for a little bit and pull out all the binders and start putting stuff away. I know some of you guys like seeing the behind the scenes, kind of sorting and putting stuff in binders. If you want to see that, let me know. I'll kind of mention it a couple more times throughout the stream. But yeah, I'll pretty much hang out and go through all this stuff until everything's in binders if you guys want to hang out and see it. All right, so first stack here. This is a lot of full art trainers that I was missing from various sets. I'm probably not... yeah, I'm going to lay these out. I'm going to try anyway. But yeah, so again, a lot of full art trainers that I was missing. Yep, that would be nice. Okay. A lot of no... Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, especially with no rarities. Yeah, there's a lot of money. I mean, I only have one, and I know how pricey all that stuff is. So, yeah, I truly hope you can get that figured out. If there's any way I can help, let me know. I'll keep poking the bear. I'll do what I can. But yeah, I really hope you get that stuff back. All right, so all right, Wabbit, check this out. All right, so here's some of the full art trainers we got, right? So obviously you got Leon from Vivid Voltage. It was obviously a little bit older set, not crazy old. It's not vintage, but it was one I was missing. Pokemon Center Lady, also from Vivid Voltage. We got Cheryl from Battle Styles. Again, a lot of this artwork is absolutely beautiful. We got Melanie. This one is from oh, what is that set? It is oh my goodness. It's the ice set. It was the one with all the legendary birds. Someone help me out. I'm drawing a blank here. Half it was lucky. Wow, no hollows. That's insane. Oh, Chilling Rain. Thank you. Brain turned on for a second. All right, so this from Chilling Rain. There we go. Get my brain back together. Can you guys even see any of this stuff? I know the glare is kind of bad right now, but it doesn't help that I have all this double sleeve. But you guys can see these, right? I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm just kind of peeking over at the stream on my other computer. All right. All right, so Friends and Galar, this came from Silver Tempest. This is one of the few cards I didn't pull on the Japanese version of this, which I was really, really hoping for. We got Professor Burnett, and I think, yeah, I got 2 of them because, again, I wasn't paying attention, so now I have 2 of them. Maybe I'll grade one. But yeah, another one from Silver Tempest. Now we get into some of the Crown Zenith. We got Elsa's Sparkle, or Elisa, Elsa, whatever you want to call it. I call it Elisa. Yep. I got to keep double checking to see if I have doubles. So we got Professor's Research. Obviously, that's Professor Rowan. Really, really cool card. Just old man walking with a briefcase there. Then we have Adaman. Again, another Crown Zenith. This is from the Galarian Gallery. Another really awesome full art trainer. Cynthia's Ambition. So this one here, I pulled in the Japanese set shortly after that set came out. Literally sold this card within like 24 hours. I should have held on to it and graded, but that's just me. Kind of learned from past mistakes, right? We got the Melanie Alt Art. This one's also from Crown Zenith. Really? Interesting. Also, it's horribly dominant with Mew VMAX for a long time. Okay. So let's see why. I'm going to read this real quick. Choose up to 2 cards with your Fusion Strike. Oh, yeah. That would make perfect sense. Search your deck for a Fusion Strike energy and attach it. Wow. Okay, yeah, I can see that being playable. And again, this has come from someone that I don't play the TCG, but kind of reading it, I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, Melanie, another awesome full art. We got Rahan. This one's also from Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. Love the artwork there. I think that one's kind of neat. We got Roxanne, another one. I cleaned up so many of the Crown Zenith full art trainers. All right, we got the Miriam. This one is the alt art from Scarlet and Violet base set. This card, again, I mentioned this before, and Cheese, you can back me up on this one. English goes crazy expensive and then starts plummeting, and then Japanese starts cheap and then starts climbing. So again, this was just kind of a waiting game. I knew that Nugget, it's all good. It was one of those where it was just kind of a waiting game for me. There was no way I was paying $100 for this card, and I just waited and found a solid deal that was within my budget. So there we go. Someone's going to leave in chat. I know that for sure. But yeah, I had to pick it up. Obviously, I didn't pull it in Paldean Fate, so I had to buy it. So there we go. There's the Iono. It's such a beautiful card, and again, got a really solid deal on it, so couldn't miss that. Parasol Lady. So these next 2 cards are probably my favorite full arts. Yeah, there it is. So these are probably my 2 favorite full arts out of Scarlet and Violet so far. So Parasol Lady in the regular, and then the alt art. This is probably one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. And I know it doesn't do it justice being in the card sleeve, and you can't really see it as well, but it's such a beautiful card. Super glad I was able to pick this up. And again, it was one of those where I just waited a little bit. It wasn't crazy expensive. So now, these next 2, I'm bring this in a little bit. So this one, good old Morty. Not the biggest fan of Morty, but I'm a decent fan of Gengar. Saw this in English, thought it was pretty cool. Saw it on the table next to it in Japanese, had to pick it up. So I'm going to try and grade this one and see how it does. May hold on to it, may sell it off, but absolutely beautiful card. So now the card behind it, and I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to turn it upside down. And the reason being is because I want to tell a little bit of story before you see this. So, participation. What is the latest Japanese set that's out right now? Take a second, think about it, drop your answer in chat. What is the latest Japanese Pokemon set? Go ahead, Wabbit. What is it? What is the latest It's something. You're close. While everyone's thinking, I'm going to give away some more codes. If you end up claiming any of these codes, let me know how it works out for you. You are pretty close, Wabbit. I'll give you the first one. It's Stellar. Not Staller, it's Stellar. All right, anyone else want to help him out? What's the latest Japanese Pokemon set? Starts with the word stellar. All right, 5 more seconds. Let's see if Wabbit can get it. Come on. It's stellar. You can look it up. I mean, you guys have that advantage. It starts with an M. Stellar M. Stellar M. It's what my luck was for the Collecticon weekend. Yep, there you go. Stellar Miracle. So, while we were at the show on Friday, I bought 2 booster boxes of Stellar Miracle so I could open up with my buddy Alex and the kids. And we pulled this from the second box. So this is currently either the most or the second most expensive card in that set. This is the Lacey Alt Art. So this is Lacey, and then you have Cook, and then Old Boy Sleeping. Yeah, literally pulled this out of the second booster box. It literally paid for both of the booster boxes that I picked up. But yeah, this Lacey full art is actually pretty cool. I'm going to grade that as well. But yeah, that's all the full art trainers that I picked up. Not too bad. Again, a lot of stuff that I was missing, but pretty solid collection of full arts. A lot of this is going to go in binders. Then again, I'm probably going to grade these 2 here. Just because they're absolutely beautiful. And again, there's value in these. So thank you. I appreciate it. Again, a lot of stuff I was just missing for sets. But again, with English, if I could reemphasize it, if you're trying to complete a set, or you're worried about having to buy that one expensive card, just wait. Honestly, I mean, just look at the trends, look at where it's going. But most of the time, and again, I'm just going off of my own experiences, my own research. Most of the time, the expensive cards on the English side will go down in price. It just comes down to if you're patient or not. All right, so this is the first set of this, right? Now these, let me flip these over. So this is more stuff that I got. And again, this is all stuff I needed for sets. So strong start here. Ultra Necrozma GX. How many of you guys remember seeing this one? This was the last card I needed for my Dragon Majesty set. So now I finally have that completed, number 78 of 70. This is what the Sun and Moon era gold cards look like. I wasn't a huge fan of these just because of like how it is. It's just purely the outline. But again, it was the last card I needed. I had to pick it up. So not only have I recently completed Shining Legends, but now I completed Dragon Majesty as well. A set that I was super excited about. 2 of my favorite subsets that ever came out. All right. And again, it's mixed bag here. There's all kinds of goodies in here. So brace yourself. Mew Alt Art. This card, and obviously it's a bit off-centered, not in the really best shape, but this card has gone down in price a good amount. So yeah, definitely had to pick this up. Another beautiful card as well. Genesect V. So this is another one from Fusion Strike, another Alt Art. 2 of those that I just didn't pull, so I was able to just pick them up at the show. Got some shinies, and some of this stuff came over from, oh my goodness, it's Frag. And it's the only thing I can remember from his name right now. Sorry, Frag, if you're watching this. I know I'm an idiot. But yeah, he had a whole bunch of stuff. He helped with a lot of those full art trainers, by the way. But yeah, he had a whole bunch of these shinies I needed from Shining Fates. So picked up a couple of those as well. Got the Necrozma full art for Battle Styles from him as well. There's the Arceus, the first one that I picked up. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, completing Dragon Majesty was huge for me. Like, again, it's one of my favorite sets, and to have that and Shining Legends done, huge. So Arceus V, this is the one I bought initially for the set. There's the initial Charizard I bought. Can you guys still see? Okay, yeah, you can still see him. I know I shifted over a little bit to kind of, I'm just going to move this over here just to try to stay out of like the glare area. Charizard V, this one is crazy off-centered, almost, I mean, it's not as bad, but obviously I'm trying to grade the better one. Obviously, spoiler, what's behind it. Yeah, this one's going to go in the binder. The other one's going to get graded. Arceus V-Star Gold. I had all the other ones. I had the alt art, but this was the one that was missing outside the full art. There we go. Good old Starmie here. So I think I'm still missing one card from Brilliant Stars. It's the Oh, what is it? It's one of the other hyper rares. I'm drawing a blank. When I pull out the binder later, we'll go through it. But yeah, this card here. This card is going up in price as well, mainly because of Misty's on there. But it's a beautiful trainer gallery card. This one is from, I want to say, Lost Origins or Astral Radiance. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. Had to pick that up. Another set complete. And again, if you guys have been around for a while, you guys know my on and off love-hate relationship with Mewtwo. This was the last card I needed for Pokemon Go. So finally able to complete that set as well. So that was another huge milestone for me. Got the Jirachi V-Star Gold. You know, this is the one thing that I kind of regret from Lost Origins. If you guys remember, I did the whole case opening of the single sleeve blisters. I pulled the alt art early on. I pulled all the other expensive cards. I graded the alt art Jirachi and then sold it right away. Which I know, stupid me, right? Yep, no worries. Cheese, I'll be here. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Giratina, not Jirachi. I need to learn how to read. Thank you, Dean. But yeah, the Giratina. I pulled the alt art, graded it, sold it. Now it's crazy expensive. So it's one of the last cards I need again, unfortunately, to complete my set. But yeah, the Giratina Gold, absolutely beautiful. Pikachu and Red. Obviously, this is another trainer gallery card. One of my favorite artworks from Sword and, from Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield. It turned out absolutely amazing, and of course, you can kind of guess what's behind it. So there we go. We have the English version of this card now. So this will go in the set. The other one's going to get graded. Again, two of my favorite artworks. I like the especially when it's red. Now there are some Pikachus with ash in it. But yeah, anytime there's red in it, especially this one looks like the Japanese anime style. Absolutely amazing. So, of course, another one here. Got the gold Pikachu VMAX. Wow, that's awesome, Wabbit. That's huge. Oh, you like the VMAX better, Dean? Yeah, I think it's just like, I don't know. I like both of them, but I think the artwork on this one is pretty sick. So this one here got the gold one again. I pulled it in the Lost Origins case previously. Graded, sold it because I'm dumb. I almost worked out a deal for the hyper rare from Vivid Voltage, but we just couldn't meet at a price that I wanted to pay. So the search continues for the hyper rare. This one here, Rayquaza VMAX. This is going up in price as well, so I kind of snagged at a good time. Another trainer gallery card. This one is from Silver Tempest. Correct. Yeah, so Wabbit. So that's accurate. I took all the stuff off of it while I was gone, and I'm in the process of uploading all that stuff. But that is this shop. I'll have everything up by Monday at the latest, at least for what I have. And then obviously as I grade stuff and I get it back in, I'm just going to keep uploading more and more stuff. So as of Monday, I should have probably like 20 or 30 things that I can put on there. So just keep an eye out. Just keep checking back. Again, I'll make a community post once everything's live. But that is the correct link. Like I said, I just took everything down while I was gone. But yeah, Rayquaza VMAX, obviously another beautiful card here. Got the Duraludon VMAX as well. Both these trainer gallery cards I was missing. I do. Obviously, you know, I'll do the best that I can for shipping costs. You know, now that we're way past COVID, it's a little bit affordable. So it's not super crazy like it used to be. But yeah, I can ship internationally. Don't worry about that. We can figure that out. So this one here, Charizard V-Star. This is one I was missing from Crown Zenith. To be honest, I don't really like this artwork. I think it's way too close and it's a weird angle. You guys let me know what you think. But yeah, it's just a weird angle for Charizard. But it was one that I was missing, so I had to pick it up. This goofy card here got the Simisear V-Star. Duraludon VMAX was big. Oh, really? Like in terms of like how playable it was or how it fit into the meta? Like, what do you mean? But yeah, Simisear V-Star is one of the ones I was missing. My space angle. Yeah, I know, right? It just needs the emo haircut. But yeah, this one was super cheap. Had to pick this one up. Meta Strength. Got it. So these next couple, obviously you can see what I'm going with here. I had the Giratina from Crown Zenith, and I pulled it super early on. But you guys can kind of guess where I'm going here. So I'm just going to lay these out. So got the Palkia, got the Dialga, and now I have the Arceus. And there is... I know I should have ended off with this out of this stack, but forgive me, I also picked up the Pidgey. from Obsidian Flames. It's one of the last cards I needed. But yeah, so finally have all 4 of these now. You can put these together. It kind of makes a full image. So how it should look is Arceus sits up top. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. Arceus sits up top. You have Dialga and Palkia flying in, which I want to say it's supposed to go like this way. Yeah. And then the Giratina sits on the bottom. Nope, not a fan of it. What don't you like about it, Wabbit? Just curious. I mean, I think they turned out pretty crazy, especially with how unique the artwork is. But again, it's to each their own. Not everyone's gonna like every single thing that gets put out. But yeah, now I have all 4 of those, which is kind of a big check off the list, if you will. Yeah, if I wasn't putting them in a binder, I would try to find a display that shows all 4 of them in that pattern, which would look kind of sick. I'll have to look one up, but yeah, that's the the next batch of stuff that I got. But yeah, let me snag all these up real quick. What was your favorite out of this batch here? For me, honestly, outside of the 3 golds, it would probably be the Pikachus, and then the. I got you. Hey, no worries. Like I said, I mean, to each their own. It's everyone has their thing or what they like, what they don't like. But yeah, I'd probably say these are probably 2 of my favorites out of this batch here. I'm glad to finally have them, and yeah, like I said, a lot of this stuff here is all stuff that are going in the binder. So if you want to see me go through the binders, after I'm done with all this stuff, let me know. Pikachu's Gold Arceus. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, so at least these 2 stacks here, right? This is all stuff that's going in binder. So if you want to stick around towards the end and see me actually go through all the binders, you're more than welcome to hang out. Obviously, I'll pretty much stream until my phone runs out. But yeah, let me put these back in the little box that they came, or I had them in. Okay, well, I got you. And again, we can just chit chat or other stuff we want to talk about. Oh, as I mess all this up. Okay, see if I can do this right without making a huge mess. But yeah, I'd be more than glad to just, like I said, I got nothing else to do. So, all right, this next one. So again, as you can see, it's been getting crazier and crazier. This one here. So another big stack, right? If you can see, right, if you kind of glance just enough, you see this little border here on all these. Any of my vintage Pokemon fans or collectors, there we go, just kind of spoiled it. Whole stack. Yep, no worries, Dean. Yeah, like I said, definitely check out the stream later on. It'll be uploaded right after this is done. So I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a good night or a good morning. But yeah, let's get into this one here. So, man, Dean, I wish you could hang out for Dean. Just give me like, just give me like 2 seconds. You guys are gonna like this. So, e-reader energy. Obviously, it's a water energy. I got it because I like the water types, and of course, there's a really awesome swirl there. This one here, Dark Slowbro, right? Yes, it is, but it's the German one. So now I have 3 German Dark Pokemon. We've got the Dark Blastoise, Dark Slowpoke, and Dark Dugtrio. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to get to it here in just a second. But yeah, another German. This is one of the banned cards here. Obviously, they banned it because Sentret is kind of milking that. All right, so here we go. This is what I wanted you to see, right? All this stuff is vintage Japanese holos, right? So check this out. Starting off with Nidoking. And then, of course, I had to pick this up, right? Base set Japanese Charizard. Huge hit here. There were so many of these at the show, but it's something that I had to pick up, right? But yeah, absolutely beautiful card. I didn't want to get it graded. I wanted to be in the binder. I found one that's in good enough shape that it's going to sit in the binder. But yeah, now I just need the no rarity one. And the first edition Shadowless, which probably won't ever happen. But yeah, I'll just keep rolling. So again, more vintage Japanese holos. That's pretty much this whole thing here. So we got the Gyarados, we got the Zapdos, we got Alakazam, and again, all just super iconic artwork. A lot of these cards outside of the Charizard, of course, were ranging anywhere between, like, can you guys see Nope, that's blurry. Hold on. Let me try and slide these over. Maybe I'll just move it down. A lot of these holos, guys, outside the Charizard, of course, were anywhere between $10 and like 20 bucks. So as you can tell, like that's kind of why I picked up so many. We got the Mewtwo. I'm gonna stack these up here. We got, oh, and that's the other thing too. So many of these have awesome swirls. Like look at this Hitmonchan. It's got the swirl right at the top. We got the Machamp. We got the Clefairy, which again, you can see the swirl at the top there. Hopefully, if not, I'll try and do my best to show it off. We got the Chansey, which of course, Cheese. I know you'll like this one here. Good old base set Japanese Chansey with a swirl right behind its head. That one turned out pretty nice. All right, so that's all the base set holos I picked up, which is pretty much all of them that I was missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and I had a few of them. What did I say? Clefairy? Clefable? What did I say? Yep, definitely Clefairy. Yep. Okay, that's awesome. So then we get into Jungle, right? So we have Venomoth. Then we have Victory Bell. We got good old Scyther here. We got Nidoqueen. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no worries. I keep double checking because you guys know how I am with names sometimes. Yep, absolutely beautiful. This is, oh my god, Electrode, right? But yeah, again, all these were crazy cheap. And again, some of them aren't in like perfect condition. But again, for how cheap they were, like they're great binder cards. And for some reason, vintage Japanese stuff, I don't know. I really like the way it looks. I think it's obviously super iconic. But it holds up over time. And they're just such beautiful cards. And they're still crazy cheap for whatever reason. We got the Mr. Mime. We got Kangaskhan. We got Snorlax. Of course, this was one of the bigger hits. Yeah, it's a Pokeball. Yeah. Obviously, this is one of the bigger ones. The original Creeper. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the bigger hits from Jungle. And now we're starting to get into Fossil, right? So we got Moltres. We got Lapras with that beautiful swirl right there at the top. You can see it right there. We got Zapdos. The only one I didn't find Articuno. Spoiler alert, I didn't find it. We got the Hypno, which I know there's a fan, maybe if they're watching that, I know they really like Hypno. Got Haunter there. Of course, got Gengar. You can't have Haunter without Gengar. Again, another beautiful fossil. Got the Kabutops. We got Hitmonlee, one of my favorite fighting types. We got the Aerodactyl. And again, like, I know this is crazy, but all these were just so cheaply priced. Like, I was like, hey, and most of these I got from one person. I was like, hey, this is what I'm trying to work. So made an awesome deal. We got the Ditto. And then some of this other stuff is stuff I've already had, but it was just too good to pass up. Got the Dark Machamp. We have Rocket's, oh, what is this? Secret Plan, I think it is, from Team Rocket. You think I would know it. It's my favorite set. We've got the Sabrina's Alakazam. Beautiful card there. I was thinking about grading it, but might not. Got the beautiful Rockets Hitmonchan. Again, another beautiful card there. Crobat. I'm definitely going to grade this one. This is an awesome card from the Neo generation. But this one was near mint. I paid a little bit more for this one, but I'm definitely going to grade it. This will definitely be up on eBay for sure. For Alligator, one of my favorite starters from Gen 2. There is an issue with this one. I'll go back to it in a second, though. All right, Dean, have a good night or a good morning. See you later. I'm going to come back to this card once I show off everything else because I'm a little disappointed. Not in the seller, but in myself. And got this one here, good old Slow King. Nice swirl right here on the bottom. Absolutely beautiful card there. And then ended off with the Snorlax. Now, if you guys don't know where the Snorlax is from, maybe someone in chat can point out what this is from. Take a look. Let me know where you guys think this Snorlax came from as I try to hold back a sneeze. A little bit of a swirl right here as well. But does anyone recognize this Snorlax? Even though it is kind of like a reimagining of this one, but this one came first. Anybody know where this came from? No clue. Okay. So this Snorlax here came from the 1998 Pokemon CD promo, which, hold on one second. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so I've showed this off before, but this here, the 1998 CD from, you know, it's a bunch of the artists from Pokemon. So in these promos here, right, I think there's 13 cards total. That Snorlax is part of it. Obviously, there's the big three. There's Mewtwo, there's Mew, there's a Pikachu in there. But yeah, that's where this Snorlax came from. Obviously, I'd love to open this up, but I'm going to try and get some more of these. Maybe not sealed, but just trying to get the other cards. But that's where that came from. All right. So I want to go back. Let me see if I can grab this. I'm going to go back and revisit this. So this was movie or game. No, it was just a CD. Like, it was just music. Like, it was a bunch of tracks and stuff from all the composers at that time. But yeah, so check this out. So good old Feraligatr again. This is I really like the artwork. It was one of my favorites, but I wasn't paying enough attention, and luckily I didn't really pay anything crazy for this. I don't know if you guys can see it on screen, but look at that huge crease right there at the bottom. Super unfortunate because it's a beautiful card, but yeah, it's gonna be one that just sits in the personal collection. But yeah, huge crease right there on the bottom. Everything else looked pretty good. I mean, again, I didn't really see it until you can kind of, yeah, exactly, yeah. Pretty bad crease on that one, but again, it was just me kind of overlooking. Again, I got pretty much all this from one person, so, you know, one oversight out of all of these, I'll take it. But yeah, this one's definitely gonna have to sit in the personal collection. I'm gonna have to get another one. But again, pretty solid bit here. Again, a lot of this stuff is going to go in a binder. Some of this stuff I'm going to end up grading. But what's your favorite from all the old vintage Japanese holos? So many amazing ones. I think Hitmonlee is up there. Obviously, Scyther, Gengar. Yeah, oh, still absolutely beautiful card. Yeah, and again, the front of it looks nice. But yeah, I'm going to have to find another one that I can try and get graded. All right. So I do have one last little stack to show off. This is kind of all the higher end stuff that I picked up from a Collecticon in North Carolina. And then, yeah, like I said, then Hypno, Clefairy, Moltres, of course, all beautiful. I'm super glad I scooped a lot of these base sets, though. It's crazy how inexpensive they are. I mean, this I got such a great deal on. It's not in the best of shape, but it's good enough for me to go in the binder. Yeah, and then this year I'm going to keep trying to collect. If you know anybody that has German Team Rocket holos, please let me know. And this got a nice swirl there. Now that I have so many, I want to keep collecting them. But all right. Put this back in here for right now. Lapras, got it. There's a camera bump. It wouldn't be a live stream for me without a camera bump. All right. So, Charizard, yeah, I know, but again, it's, you know, trying to complete the Japanese base set, you have to get it at some point. And again, obviously, I'm not the biggest fan. You guys know I'm a big fan of these two here. Not as much here, but obviously number one. But yeah, so this next bit, this is where it gets kind of crazy. You guys could do your own research. I'm not going to talk pricing on any of this stuff, but yeah, this is stuff that going to get graded, and most of these, if not all of them, will stay with the the personal collection. All right, so 4 pretty big hits here. These 2 were ones I've been looking for a long time. Don't worry, that smudge is on the case. This one I literally just I'm in the process of getting graded through CGC, but I found a good deal. This one here I had to get because it's old CGC blue label. I already have this card. I already have it in this grade. But again, and then this little sleeve around this PSA card, it's just a sleeve, so it's not crazy unique or anything. All right, we're going to do this kind of random, but which one do you want me to flip over first? Which one do you want to see and watch me talk about and be super excited and giddy about? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one am I flipping over first? Start at the left. Okay. Oh, trust me, there's one other thing that I haven't put on the table that I'm definitely saving for last. But, all right. So, yeah, trust me, it's one of my Grail cards, if that gives any kind of indication of what it could be. But let's start here. So this card here, if I remember, all right, we're just going to flip it over. I've been looking for this card for a long time. It was literally like the second or third thing I picked up at the show. To the left, Beyonce. Tragic. All right, check this out. Japanese Shining Raichu. You guys saw when I showed off my Raichus before, I finally got the English Shining Raichu. Non-first edition, of course. But, yeah, finally got the Japanese one. Like I said, it was like the second or third thing that I saw, and I was like, hey, I have to get this. It's one of my... In terms of like Raichus, this is like the top of the top. There's very few other Raichu cards that are, you know, as high up on that totem pole as this one. So absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to grade this with the English one at the same time on the next Raichu batch. So stay tuned for that content. I'm probably going to do a couple live streams. This is from one of the Neo sets as I bump this again. Yeah, it's from one of the Neo sets. I want to say it was... let me look real quick. I want to say it's Neo Discovery. Hold on one second. Well, I'll use my other phone I've been watching the stream on. Let me take a look real quick. Like I said, I know it's one of the Neo sets. I think that's Neo Discovery or Destiny. Hold on one second. So I don't know if you guys can see this, if it's going to be blurry or not. Obviously, I use Pokélector for all my card tracking. Come on. This is why I got a new phone, by the way, because this is the phone I used to record on, and you can see how terrible this is. Neo. Come on. So now you just look for the symbols. Yeah, so this is Neo Destiny. So that's the set it came from. You can tell by the set symbol right there. But yeah, and then obviously on the Japanese side, it was called Darkness End to Light on the Japanese side. But yeah, so you set this back up. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. And again, it's one of my favorites. No worries. It's all good. Like I said, I mean, I've got nothing but time. I'm just hanging out. So, all right, here we go. So this one, obviously you can tell it's a bit off-centered. As soon as you see this, you'll recognize that most of these that are out in the wild now are crazy off-centered. Very few of them are very perfect or have good centering. But again, it's another one of those chase cards that once you start getting a little more higher end in your collection, this is something you try and find. But check this out. Finally got it. The beautiful Shining Mew. Again, this is another one of those Neo Destiny cards or Discovery. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try and show it a little bit better because these cards always have crazy hollow bleed. I'm going to be very careful taking this out. But I don't know if you guys can see it or if the camera's going to even pick it up. But it's got crazy hollow bleed on this. It's such a beautiful card. It screams internally. Yeah. So did I. Trust me. When I saw this, and for the price they had it at, I was doing the same thing. So it's kind of why I kept it in this until I go to grade it, and then it's going to go in the other sleeve. But yeah, Shining Mew. I don't have a huge Shining collection. This is pretty much it. But yeah, two absolutely beautiful cards. Super excited to grade these, especially with the English variant of this. They never did an English one of this, so obviously it was another Japanese exclusive. All right, so this PSA card, again, I have one of these being graded currently with CGC, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. But yeah, good old Blaine's Charizard here. Absolutely beautiful. I want to say I got this from Rocket City Collector. Rock, if you're checking this out, JD, I really, really appreciate it. You've always been absolutely amazing, and you're definitely one of the most legit people in this community. But yeah, PSA 8 Japanese Blaine's Charizard. It's another absolutely beautiful card, and we worked out a great price on it, so I couldn't pass it up. All right, this one here. Again, I already have this in this grade. There is one other thing that's different than the one that I have, but I'll show you here in a second. So another another Dark Blastoise, right? It's another CGC 9. This one's different though because it has the subgrades on it. Mine previously didn't, so I'll actually grab it real quick. So the one that's been sitting on my desk, obviously this is, yeah, of course, I know. Yeah, I do like that black cover. It is kind of neat. But yeah, so this is the one I've had sitting on my desk. So, and as you guys remember, when I showed off all my other Blastoise before, I'm grading so many more of these, so maybe I'll get a 10. But to have the old blue label with subgrades, something that CGC doesn't do anymore, this was literally the first thing that I bought on day one of Collecticon. Literally, first table I walked up to, saw this, negotiated price, picked it up. So yeah, it was huge. Absolutely had to have it. Let me see if I can get caught up here. But yeah, such a beautiful card. But yeah, 4 huge pickups here, especially with these two. I can't wait to get these graded and see how they turn out. Again, I'm not super worried if they get 9s, 10s, 8s. They're just beautiful. I had to have them for the collection. And then obviously these two here. 2 more absolutely beautiful cards that I wanted to add to the collection as well. Put these in here just like this for now, just so they're nice and secure. They're not moving anywhere. But yeah, I'm going to leave this guy here on the table for a second because what I'm about to show you is not only really rare, it's also pretty obscure, and it's outside the norm. Yeah, the Mew is beautiful. Definitely great. I love the Raichu, though. Obviously, it's more my favorite. So take a look at this real quick. This might give it away for some of you that know exactly what this is. Look at the card size. Obviously, it's much bigger than your standard card. This was, again, this is one of the ones I had to have like a grail kind of check off the list kind of cards. You ready? I'm going to count this one down because it's so beautiful. I'm going to grade this. I don't know who I'm going to grade it through yet. But, all right, we're going to flip this over in 3, 2, 1. Take a look at this. Don't worry, all those little smudges and stuff are just on the this little cover. But check this out. Dark Blastoise. This is the reverse from Legendary Collections. This is also the box topper. So as you can see by size, yeah, obviously a much bigger card. So when I say box topper, when you opened up a booster box of Legendary Collection back in the day, this sat on top. So you had all your packs lined in and this sat up top. I think there's 4 different ones of this. There's the Charizard, there's this one, there's a Raichu, and I think there's a Mew, or no, it's Mewtwo. It's so big because, again, these are called box toppers. If you look it up, like I said, it used to just sit on top of the booster box. When you first opened a booster box, this was sitting up top. But it's got the whole set list on the back, and obviously you see on the back, this is from Legendary Collection. This is every single card from that, and of course I also like it because it's got Raichu in the corner. A little 2-for-1 action there. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. They do make this card in the regular standard size like this. I just don't have it. Probably because it's more expensive than this was. But yeah, again, I'm going to get this graded. I don't know who to go through because CGC just started grading jumbos, but it's an obscure jumbo. It's not the same size as the more modern ones. So I may have to reach out to CGC, or I'll bring this with me when I go to pick up my other stuff. But yeah, another awesome grail piece. Again, it's not perfect condition, but from what they had originally listed as, I talked them down a good bit, and we came to a fair price. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. Definitely one of my grails for sure, though. Since I've been home, I've picked up so much awesome stuff. Between this, the no rarity Blastoise, And then again, all the darks that I need to get graded. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up from Collecticon. Again, talking about, you know, over 130 cards that I picked up. All kinds of absolutely beautiful and amazing cards. Stuff I'm going to get graded. Stuff that needs to go into binders. And for all the sets. Definitely a great haul for sure. I think it was a great way to get, you know, back into the swing of things, right? Just so many awesome pickups. And I'm gonna, I guess I'll curb this one already. Please don't ask me how much that I spent. It was within my budget, I'll say that. And that's one thing you have to do. You have to set a budget, otherwise you'll spend way more money than I spent. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I appreciate all the awesome vendors that were at the show that helped me with all of this stuff here. But yeah, this is pretty much everything I picked up at good old Collecticon. I'm really looking forward to the next one. I have no idea where it's going to be, but I want to be there, especially if it's in any of the Florida locations. Far too impulsive, yeah. You have to go in with a game plan. So usually when it's the 2-day shows, the first day is like the business stuff, right? Anything I can pick up that I can try and resell. And then second day is stuff for me, right? So like I said, a lot of this stuff, especially in this stack, is all kind of stuff I'm going to grade. I mean, obviously outside of these promos. But yeah, most of this stuff here I'm going to grade and probably put on the eBay shop. Yeah, absolutely insane. It was such a fun trip. Again, Saturday I did it by myself. Sunday I was super glad that Alex was with me. Go check them out, by the way. Good old /frag. Huge friends of the channel. Been friends with these guys since, you know, I was a kid. More like, you know, high school, but still that was me being a kid. But yeah, so if you guys want to give me, so it's currently 9:22 p.m. at Eastern Standard. Oh, good old Luke Goblin. Yeah, hey, I hear you on that. Trust me. But yeah, if you guys give me like 10 minutes, I'm going to take a short break. Then I'm going to clean all this up. We'll break out the binders and we'll start putting some of this stuff in the binders. So you guys can look at this beautiful shiny cardboard for a few minutes. I'll be right back. No, I was just streaming a little bit. Yep. All right, all right. Anyone still hanging out? Anyone still here? Gotcha, Nugget. Yeah. Yeah, usually when I take breaks, I always give like a crazy time, and then I'm just impatient. So it just takes me a couple minutes, just walk around, get something to drink, and then just get right back to it. Yeah, definitely wasn't 10 minutes for sure. All right. Yeah, so I'll probably end up grading all of these. This I'm going to grade and just hold on to because I still need it graded. But yeah, all these, they're going to go into the grade pile. So let me keep all this organized. Wabbit, who's your favorite, by the way? Since you're asking. You did tell me already. Yes, I know. I know. You know how my brain works, though, right? It's blue and another yellow. Talk about like Lapras? No, I'm kind of thinking too much now. Right. Immediately thought blue, and I was like, oh, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of more of this stuff off to the side, and then I'm just going to lay out the binders. Oh, I need to go through. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Great, these. Where did I put? Oh, where did I put those cards? Oh, duh. Sorry. Psyduck, Golduck. Got it. Psyduck, Golduck. Got it. Yes, you did mention that already. My apologies. You literally said it this stream, too, so. Stupid me. Sorry. Gengar, Arcanine, Hypno, Clefairy. Solid. All great options. All right. Let me get. I'm gonna go through this first, but I'm gonna put this in the other promo binder. Hold on. Oh. As you guys saw, this is the one I'm using for promos for this gen. I would usually put this in another sleeve, but because it's already got a few cards in here, and I'm just going to leave it this way. So this is number 88. I'm missing so many of these, by the way, so no, don't judge. But, you know, that was one thing I was really hoping to look for while I was at the show, but just got sidetracked with everything else, obviously. There we go, 2 full pages, and that's probably the gist of it. Oh, look at that. That's pretty neat. So this sits right under the other Pikachu. So there we go. Nice. There we go. We got the most hyped Pikachu of Scarlet Violet so far, and then we have the other promo one. So nice. Not too bad. I don't think I had any other promos to put in here, did I? I don't think so. I'll probably pull this back out again at some point. All right, so let's take a look at these. Again, I'm going to get these re-sleeved. Yeah, let me get... Where is it? Oh, drawn a blank. That's right. So that's... Okay, they're all in their own sleeve. It's just they were kind of stuck together. So yeah, 4 of these. Most of these I got multiples of, right? Because obviously you saw in this binder I didn't really have too many of the Japanese ones. I do kind of like this idea, but I always go with like the blue painter's tape. It just seems to work a little bit better. Got a couple of these. I'm gonna keep these, always reuse sleeves. Or at least try to. There we go. 3 of these. Nope, 4 of these. There we go. So obviously for those of you that play the TCG, you guys know that 4 cards is a whole play set. But conveniently enough, this little mini binder has the 4 sleeves, so that's why I wanted to get 4 of each. There we go. 4 more of these beauties there. I feel like I'm missing some mail. Because I feel like I was supposed to have more of these, unless the other orders just haven't come in yet. But yeah, 4 of these Jirachis, all absolutely beautiful. I love these amazing rares. Truly wish they would have done more. And then, of course, my favorite amazing rare out of all of them, good old Rayquaza. I think the English Rayquaza was the first one I ever pulled. But there we go. All 4 of those. So, I need to look and see if I still have those other sleeves. Let me take a look. So these are all... What sleeve is this? Yeah, see, I was hoping to have more of these. I don't think I have more of these. Yeah, because see, I got all the other ones in here too. All right, let me see if I can find the other sleeves. Hold on just 1 second. You guys can at least look at these as this whole mess is all piled up here. Actually, I'll just flip this page. This is other stuff I have in this binder, by the way. I got all of the art rares from Sword and Shield. Or no, this is from, sorry. Yeah, from Sword and Shield, yeah. Because you got all these other ones here. Yep. All right, cool. I will be right back. Hold on. Let me see if I can find these sleeves. All right, so I did have a few more of these. Very nice. Let me close this up real quick as I go through and double sleeve all of these. I don't think this is going to be enough to get all of them, but... oh, no, maybe I'm good. I don't know. We're about to find out. All right, so let me keep these organized. These all came from the same set. Yep. These go here. Goes these. Then these, and then these, and then of course these. Yep, absolutely love these cards here. I wish they would do more of these amazing rares, or kind of similar style to them. Again, it was one of those things that were just way too short-lived, and they just never really followed up with it and did it again. Fold this back. All right, so first one here. Carefully take it out. And again, this will be one of those things that I'll eventually grade all of these, especially the English and the Japanese. And it'll be kind of another cool collection piece. But for right now, it's going to live in this binder, which I don't mind. It would be kind of cool to get like at least one pristine 10 out of each of these. A full set of pristine 10s would be really, really sick. All right. If they ever redid these or did more of these, what Pokemon would you like to see get an amazing rare? I mean, I already have a few on top of my head, but it should be obvious for me. What do you guys think? some cool, amazing rares. Yeah, see, just all the texture on there, just like such a unique design. But again, I mean, I feel like I'm literally kind of talking, just thinking out loud, but like the Pokemon Company has done so many unique little subsets or little bits of artwork like this, and they always seem to just keep topping themselves. Like, I know a lot of people aren't. Yeah, definitely don't need either one of those. I'd love to see a Blastoise. Obviously, I'd love to see Raichu would be kind of sick in that design. Dragonite. Even some of the other legendaries would be kind of cool. Like a Mewtwo, a Mew. Especially because, I mean, they could literally do this for any kind of Pokemon. So I was really hoping with the Chinese cards coming out now, they would redo these or a different variant. I'll have to keep an eye out. If anyone else sees the Japanese amazing rares, if they do them, please let me know. I will definitely scoop those up. I mean, if they haven't done them already. Oh, it is hot as hell in here. Probably because I have my huge desktop running. I've got these lights on, these little desk lamps. Got my other lamp on. Yeah, definitely a lot of lights on in here. A little bit of glare on that. Just a little bit, but it's all right. It won't be out too long. I'm going to put them in the binder here in a second. Ooh, very, very nice. That's huge. That must have been exciting. Wait, was that English 151 or Japanese? That seems like a dumb question, but... Yeah, thought so. Because I would say that the Mewtwo on the English side was one of the promo ones, right? Especially that full art specifically. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, on the English side it's the promo. The Japanese side it was part of the set. Right. We're tracking. We're saying the same thing. Yeah, that must have been huge, especially on the Japanese side. Like, there's obviously both of those cards are way more expensive than the English. I still wouldn't mind getting the Mew alt art from Japanese 151. That'd be huge. I think they're like over $100 now, especially if you have them graded. Oh no! No! I ran out. I thought I had more. That's alright. I'm gonna have to get another sleeve that kind of matches that. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you have any of the Master Ball reverses for 151? The only ones I got right off rip because obviously I had to. I got the Raichu and the Dragonite one. I think I've shown those off before. But in terms of the other Master Ball ones, I don't have any of the other. Well, I do have some, but they're nothing like crazy high end or exciting. Let me see if I can find some more sleeves. Only one, the red. Oh, Vulpix? Let's see, I think these are the matte sleeves, but... yeah, let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's gonna bug me. Because obviously these are the regular ones and then these are the matte finish. See the difference there? Like, it's all right. I'll sleep for now. I'll see if I can find something else. I mean, obviously that's a huge difference in look. But it's all right. Let's keep rolling because otherwise I'll spend 4 hours talking about it. Gotcha. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite one. Just like the whole like spray paint look to these was such an awesome idea. Definitely want to see more. Careful with the double sleeve, and then just feed it on through. It goes in this way, and then back this way, so it's nice and protected, no dust gets in there. And then of course they're going into a side load binder, so I don't have to worry about any of that either. So yeah, this is another thing that like these cards have been out for a long time. Well, not a long time, but you know what I mean. But just kind of waited and just found a good time to get them, and I'm glad I got them all from one person. I'll have to keep an eye out to see what else they have, but yeah, definitely a huge pickup, especially because now I have all of them in English and Japanese. I'm missing any, it's because I gotta be missing mail somewhere. I'll have to look around, but I think all the mail that I showed off today was everything that I had. So unless I'm just dumb and not paying attention. But yeah, so. Gotcha. So I kind of want to open up a Japanese booster box of 151. I know I have a few, but just to try my luck, I think it'd be a fun stream. And I know it's been out for a little bit, but if you guys want to see me go through Japanese 151, let me know. Let's go back up there. All right, so let's look through. So again, English, got 4 of each. And then Japanese. So starting here, got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the tough part about Japanese 151, is if you want to do the true master set, which I think I've only seen once because it's so ridiculous. So you have to have all the regular cards, number 1. Then you have to have all the regular cards, or you have to have the cards in the regular reverse, the Pokeball pattern, and then you have to have all the Master Ball reverses as well. It's such an insane feat, and I bet you people just threw money at it and have completed it. But yeah, that's, you want to talk about an insane master set. That would be, it's probably one of the toughest to do. Binders come along nicely for sure. Yeah, some of the Master Ball ones are absolutely insane, but I mean, if you just keep ripping, I mean, you get 1 per booster box, which I mean, that's not great odds by any means, but think of how many booster boxes you would have to rip, or, you know, obviously just buy the cards individually. Oh man, so I did have another one. That's all right. There we go. Now I have five of those. So I have those. So that's what I'm missing. So either I'm missing mail somewhere or this hasn't come in yet. But so what I'm pointing at is this: the Yveltals. I know I ordered the Japanese ones. I guess they just haven't come in, or I can't find them. So I'll have to look around. Let me here, while you guys look at this real quick, I'm gonna look at my eBay orders real quick just to make sure. Hold on one second. I'm gonna slide over to my computer. All right, let's see what we got. No, they have not arrived yet. Okay. They should probably be in about another week or so. But, yeah, so let me show you the rest of this binder while I have it out. So obviously I have all the amazing rares. Obviously these 4 will be in soon. That's kind of perfect because look, it leaves enough space here. And then these. So these are all the art rares from Sword and Shield gen. Again, I just had to get these because they were so beautiful. They're all super cheap for now. They may go up in price. It would be cool to grade all these. I did have 2 full sets of these. And again, these aren't the SARs. These are just the regular art rares. But all just absolutely beautiful artwork. I think I got 2 Pikachus hiding out in here. Yep. But yeah, a lot of absolutely beautiful. You know, I'll probably take one of these Pikachus out. Especially because I got the Gengar and the Mew, or the Gengar and the Snorlax. Probably grade this one. Leave this one in here. But yeah, again, just all absolutely beautiful cards. Now we're getting into the what is it, V-Star Universe? Yeah, all absolutely beautiful artwork. And these are the ones that these were actually promos in the set. The Mew is obviously beautiful. But yeah, it kind of finishes out that binder almost perfectly. So very, very nice. All right, let me show you another binder real quick. So this one I just got. Again, another Vault X. I like these smaller ones, especially for the four sleeve. But now I'm kind of doing not every single card. Booster boxes. No, unfortunately not. I don't have any booster boxes for sale. In terms of sealed products, not something I really carry. It's going to be a lot of either loose cards or it's going to be graded cards. I guess for right now, I don't have the infrastructure or the capacity to do booster boxes and like a bunch of sealed stuff. But it's something I want to look into for sure. I'll get there at some point, but just not right now. So for Scarlet and Violet, I'm not doing every single art rare because some of them I just don't like. I'm kind of just doing my favorites, and this binder is split in half. So half of this binder is going to be some of my favorites, like this Magikarp, which for some reason on the English side is crazy expensive. But we got Slowpoke, of course, the Raichu, which I have in pristine 10 in both new and old label CGC, and I have the 10 from PSA. Got Tyranitar. Welcome back, Nugget. Yeah, no worries. We're still going to be here for a little bit. I'm just still sorting through stuff. I know this is English Scizor. I need to get the Japanese one. But I love a lot of these cards. Like, look at the Sudowoodo. He's just, like, blending in. I like how some of these aren't the focus, right? And then you have, like, the Pinsir. Again, these are just some more of my favorite ones. I had to get the trio here. So this first half is going to be all these art rares from this gen. The second half, and I've talked about these before, but these are all the Crystal EXs, the full arts. As of right now, I've purchased every single one that's come out. Now, with that being said, obviously some of them aren't in yet. Some of them were in that mail that I was supposed to get today. Like the Gold Charizard's supposed to go here. But this is going to be an awesome collection. Like these ones here, this is supposed to be the alt art. Oh, what is it? Oh, the Garchomp, sorry. So this is supposed to be the alt art and then the gold Garchomp. But yeah, I'm collecting all of these as well on the Japanese side. This worked out perfectly, by the way. All 4 of the masks on one page. Kind of great. But yeah, obviously I'll have enough to kind of go through the rest of this generation, but be a nice little binder when that's done. All right. Oh man, I was not really prepped for this. Okay. We'll start with this one, right? Because all the vintage holos, I have that binder accessible. Let me grab that one. So I'll probably end off with this one. And I say it because I know you guys want to hang out and see all the other ones, but All the other binders, especially for all these other sets here, honestly, I have to dig them out. It'd be a bit of a process. Same with always full art, especially because they're from so many different sets. So, you know what? No. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sleeve what I can, because a lot of these other binders, I don't know if you see, I have like up here on a shelf. So I'll try and grab at least those, but all the other ones I'd have to dig out, I'll do at another point in time. But we'll at least go through as many as I can. And then, like I said, I'll just, we'll do it on another stream, right? Because obviously, I mean, we're pretty much done. Don't worry, I have the Shadowless Charizard. It's obviously the graded one. But yeah, I have so many of these plastic tubs that house a lot of my old binders and sealed collection. And I should have better prepared. I'm obviously blaming myself, right? All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. So I should probably have the set list pulled up too, right? All right. I'm going to close this for a second. Let's pull up. All right, so this one I'm missing Bulbasaur and Ivysaur here. Flip over. Then it goes Venusaur, Beedrill, Nidoking. So I'm still missing a couple. Then it goes Vulpix is what I'm missing here. All right, let's see what else. So I'm missing. So Vulpix goes here. Then I need Arcanine. Obviously, good old Charizard goes right up here. Absolutely beautiful. I need the Ninetales. That's another one I'm missing. Then Seal. I need Magikarp. I need Blastoise, which I have. Poliwrath I need. And then good old Gary goes down here. Pikachu I need. So fun, I got so many of these, but I didn't go through and get some of the commons, uncommons. I need Magneton goes here. Electabuzz goes here. And then we got these two here. So we have Alakazam and Mewtwo, so that goes there. And then I need Onix right here. At least we have Machamp and Hitmonlee, right? Or Hitmonchan. See, I'm not missing too many. I mean, I cleaned up, you know, most of the rarer ones, right? Porygon goes here. Pidgeotto goes here. And then we have Clefairy and Chansey that goes right here. What else? What else? So then, missing De-Evolution Spray, Item Finder, Super Energy Removal, Imposter Professor Oak, and then Clefairy Doll, and then Pokemon Trader, Pokemon Breeder, and then all the energies. All right, let's go to Jungle. So this one here, I'm missing Butterfree. I don't know why I have that marked. I clearly don't have it unless I put this in the wrong order. Nope, I don't have it. All right, so here it goes. Nope, I'm jumping ahead of myself. This goes here. The Nidoqueen goes here. Nope, messing this up again, sorry. This goes here. That goes here. This goes here. So I need Vileplume and Pinsir. How do I? Sorry, I just saw your message. How do I determine what card's the grade? It's stuff that I'm usually not holding onto for a set, or it's a duplicate. You know what I mean? Or something that I pick up that I know has value and, you know, is worth grading. Yeah, it's usually how I go about trying to figure out what I want to get graded. No, definitely not a stupid question. No, I think it's a solid question. So from this page, I'm missing Ninetales, or I'm sorry, missing, did I not grab? Nope, I didn't grab it. I'm missing Flareon, Vaporeon, Pikachu, Jolteon. So obviously the big 3 EVs here are going to be expensive. Did get Mr. Mime right there, which is nice. Right here, I need Sparrow, which of course a random common that I'm missing, but it's all right. Here I'm missing Persian, Lickitung, and then I need Wigglytuff here. Then it goes Kangaskhan and Snorlax right there. Yeah, and then that's complete. You gotta remember, some of these Japanese sets were small. You know what I mean? Like, there's only like 40-something cards. All right. Let me go to Jungle, or I'm sorry, let me go to Fossil. All right, so here, Moltres, perfect. Got that done. This page is done. All right, so next we have Amistar. Then goes Lapras with that beautiful swirl. Articuno, Raichu, and then Magneton and Zapdos. So a couple more hollows need to go there, but that's fine. Nothing crazy expensive at this point. So then it goes Haunter, Gengar, and Hypno. And then, of course, the beautiful Mew is right there. And then flip over. So here goes Hitmonlee, Kabutops, Aerodactyl. That's the other one I need. Need Dragonite. That set's almost done though. Like, I'm looking really good for these sets now. Again, I'm just missing some minor stuff. Obviously, the Japanese Dragonite's gonna be crazy expensive, but that's gonna be a tough one to get, especially in good shape. Yeah, so this binder's looking pretty nice. I mean, obviously, I can't complain. Definitely made some really good leg room. Let me speed this back up. Sorry. But yeah, especially in terms of like base set, I'm not missing anything crazy. Obviously, the crazy one was the Charizard. I have Blastoise, Venusaur I can get. But yeah, pretty solid little binder there. Not bad. All right. Let's see what else I have accessible so I don't have to dig. Let's see. Let's look at some of these. So Vivid Voltage, I don't have out. I don't have Brilliant Stars out, or I'm sorry, Battle Styles. Don't have Chilling Rain. I do have Silver Tempest, so I can at least get those. I do have Crown Zenith, so I can get that. And then all of these I know I have. Obviously, I'm going to leave these out. These are going to get graded, so I'm going to put these in the grade pile. All right, cool. So I can at least do some of these. I can do this batch here. These ones, like I said, I'll have to dig out a little bit. All right, let me grab these binders real quick. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. Good old Silver Tempest. I kind of wish I had better color coordination for some of these binders, but that's also why I put the little labels on the spines. Just something to help keep me organized. If anyone's still in chat, just let me know how this stuff's looking, if you see it or not. If it's glary, if I need to shift it over. I'm missing a bunch of cards from this set, unfortunately, but I think I made some pretty good headroom, especially with some of the stuff I picked up here. I'm glad to have the alt arts, though. All 4. Huge. Especially getting this one. This is one of my favorites. These are part of the trainer gallery. Yeah, see, I have so many of these cards. Okay, gotcha, Wabbit. Appreciate it. I know there's a little bit of glare on both sides. That's why I'm just trying to shift it accordingly. I'll sleeve these back in their proper sleeves later. So this goes here. Good old Friends and Galler, come on. This goes down here, which I only need one of, so let's see. Put these here. Let's take a look. I mean, they're both fairly clean. This one just looks like it shifted more, so I'll probably grade the other one. So that goes down here. This will go off to the side. Yeah, and then like I said, just missing only a few cards left in both the trainer gallery and the regular set for this. Obviously, I mean, it's a lot of full art. Some of these full arts are like $1 or $2, so it won't be too hard to keep working on this. But hey, any progress is better than nothing. So, all right, let me grab Crown Zenith. Tough trying to keep organized. It was so funny. I cut this off of one of the books, just because yeah, want to do something unique, right? Still have the label on the side, but yeah, it's funny because it's like the only set I did this for, and then never did it again. Still missing some cards here. Oh, you know, it's so funny. I should probably pay attention to what stuff I have here. Brilliant Stars I have to dig out. See, this is where I get a little bit all over the place. But don't have that out, don't have that out. Yeah, see, I got these two cards. I'll feed those back in. Alright. Pidgey, that's okay. There we go. Trying to keep somewhat organized. I'm doing my best here. Just got a lot going on, obviously. Alright, so Charizard. I'll fix the sleeves later. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't, but there we go. That goes there. So I just need the Leafeon V-Star for there. Most of this set is pretty well wrapped up. Some other stuff here. I think it's the Duraludon V-Star or the V-Max. It's either V-Max, V-Star, and then the Eevee goes here. All right, so 147, you go up here. 150, you go here. And then I need a bunch of these energies, which, oh, where did I put those? I think I actually have one of the energies that goes here. Let me look real quick. Yep, I do. Lori just had it sitting out. Gotta love it. Let me put another sleeve on it. Nope, those aren't sleeves. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's definitely hard to stay organized sometimes, for sure, but if you have a system in place, it definitely helps. Or if you just remember where you have all your stuff amidst all the chaos. I'll sleeve these back up in a little bit, but at least that goes there. So there we go. So now I'm just missing grass or leaf, water, fighting, and steel/metal. All right, now all these can go in here. So let's pick back up here. Put these over here. That looks about right. All right, so let's see where this goes. Simisteer, 37. So that goes here. We got 57. That goes up here. I think I did pretty good cleanup on a lot of these that I was missing. $64, yeah. I was missing a whole bunch from this page. So 63, 64. Yep, 65. 66. Yep, pretty much cleaned up this whole last page. Awesome. So here we go. So 67. 68. Obviously, you guys see the old Giratina. Nice. So at least that's how that wraps up at the end of that set there. Obviously, I'm going to go back and re-sleeve these. But the rest of this binder is just all like duplicates. I want to try and get a set of 3 of each of these. And then try and grade them. And then these are just some other duplicates that I had. Might be able to trade some of these off to get some of the ones I'm missing. But yeah, huge finish there. Again, I'm not missing too many more from this here. But this would be nice when it's complete for sure. Crown Zenith is probably one of the best Sword and Shield sets out there. Alright. Next. Miriam, Scarlet Violet base. Oh, anyone still here? Anyone still hanging out? I know it's getting late for some people. Alright. I haven't opened up this binder in a while. And I know it's nowhere near complete, but you gotta remember I've been gone for a while, so getting back into the swing of things. Definitely made a pretty good dent in this set though, for sure. Got a lot of the reverses too. Alright, missing a card here. Couple on this page here. I need the Gyarados, which is so funny because I saw so many of the Crystal Gyarados and just didn't pick it up because that's how my brain works. 250, nope. So a little bit further, got some more full arts I need to get, some more trainers. But at least here, you know, I'm pretty much done here. So this goes right down here. Obviously, I'll put a different sleeve on later, but I'm really not missing too many cards, which is kind of nice. And then duplicates. So these, if you guys haven't seen these before, these came from the these were either the pre-release kits or this came with the booster bundles. That they're pretty cool. Obviously, they're not actual cards. And then these are a bunch of duplicates. Obviously, you can see I've got a bunch of duplicates from this. Even on the higher end in some of these golds. But yeah, almost done with this set. Not too much more. Alright, next. This is going to be a good one. Good old Paldean Fates. Do I have a sleeve for this one? Yes, I do. Nice. So I'll put this one in the proper sleeve. There we go. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. All right, put this right here. Let me grab the binder. That's what I set up for, right? Where is that binder? Appreciate everyone that's stuck around this whole time, or if you've been popping in and out. If you guys enjoy these streams, especially these long form bits of content, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Before the stream, we were just short of 800 subscribers, so if you can push me over the milestone, that would be huge. Every milestone, I always do some kind of opening, special opening, or some kind of giveaway. So yeah, making good progress on this set, but yeah. Yeah, if you've been hanging out, I truly appreciate it. You guys are amazing. All right, so Iono, let's see where you go. 237. So that goes right up here. Nice. Absolutely beautiful card there. Still need the Charizard, of course. But yeah, doing pretty well on this set also. Obviously some duplicates. I'm gonna have to go to like a local shop and see if they can trade for any of the stuff that I'm missing. All right. Last binder I can grab, I think, is for good old Parasol Lady. Which, if anyone's still in chat, which one do you like better? Do you like the regular full art or the alt art? I think they're both absolutely beautiful cards. This is my binder for Paradox Rift. Nice little color change here, the bright yellow. Still need a lot for this set, obviously. But let's see. I got the right one. Yep. All right, so 237. Nice. 236, 237. And on the end, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in the middle. Absolutely beautiful. Obviously, got a lot more to open for this set, but I haven't really had a huge opening for any of that stuff just yet. All right. Let's see what else I got here. Yeah, this is all stuff I'm gonna have to dig out. The Silver Tempest stuff, I can put those away. But everything else I'm gonna have to dig the binders out for. All right. Again, I appreciate everyone that's come by and checked out the stream. These will be the last cards for tonight. And then, yeah, got to clean up a little bit. And I'll probably be up for a little bit longer. But, yeah, again, I appreciate everyone that's come by, checked out the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think it was really, really fun stream. And again, got to show off stuff that I got from good old Collecticon. I'm looking forward to the next one. And I think that's it for the trainer gallery. Nice. Yeah, that completes the trainer gallery for Silver Tempest. Awesome. I always like completing sets or little subsets. But, yeah, again, I appreciate everyone that came by. Hopefully you guys have a good night or a good day, depending on what time it is by you. But that's going to do it for me. I'm WakoBako. Take it easy.